all about the healing. All right. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though, with my peeps? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, you are welcome. My day ones, my day twos, my new news. Yes, I do. I love you and all of you. Yes. So, all right. We're again talking about warlock energy. This type of energy, they don't like when I talk about them, their energy, what they do. They don't like it. However, I've been talking about it. God wants me to talk about it. Put it in the reading. Magician. They're warlocks. They manipulate energy. Right? All magicians not bad. All magicians that manipulate energy is not manipulating energy for the guise of taking from you, robbing you, stealing from you. Every musician, not musician, magician. Every magician is not bad, negative, evil. But we're talking about one that is. We've been talking about one that is. Because they keep coming in. They keep coming on the board. They keep coming in the reads. But God keep displaying and keep putting them in the reads to expose them in some type of way. Expose them concerning you in some type of way. Something they doing to you, something they did to you, something they trying to do to you. Continuously. And if it's not God that is keep bringing it to the forefront, it's your ancestors. They keep bringing this energy up. They keep bringing this to our attention, and it's for a reason. Okay, so you have a magician, a warlock. It's been hot on your trail for a long time. They've been on you for a long time. Y'all been battling for a long time. Timeline after timeline. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you lose. But to be honest with you, this particular warlock normally don't lose with you. This is a warlock that you have learned a lot from. When they come in the timeline, when they are introduced in each timeline, they have been introduced in such a way that you will learn. You either learn or you either learn it, or they take you out. in some type of way and capacity. But this particular, what I'm getting from this particular warlock, they don't lose. They're not used to losing, especially when it comes to you. You have learned valuable lessons, is what I'm trying to say, from this particular warlock. But in this particular timeline, at a time such as this warlock can't cross you. They can't cross you. They keep trying. They keep trying to cross you. They keep trying to trick you. They keep trying to, and this ain't no little stuff. This, I'm when it's set down, I say, when it's put down, when I put this down and I seen warlock, I was like, okay, so what is this about? And the first thing comes that they can't cross you. They cannot cross you for some reason. Nothing that they do, nothing that they strategize. And this, like I was getting ready to say, this ain't no little stuff. This is stuff that works and have worked time and time and time again. It has worked on the best of them, the highest of them, but it won't work on you. They have tried everything to no avail. They can't cross you. They can't create crisis and confusion. This type of warlock is not like your typical warlock. I think I need to start from there. This is a warlock that don't lose. This is the warlock that you sent out to do the job. This is like a John Wick. This is like if you've seen the movie Nobody. If you've seen the movie Nobody 1 and Nobody 2. Just seems to be on this earth as a nobody. And used to be in the movie Nobody. This nobody used to be somebody. They used to go to this nobody and nobody was able to take this person out. This person made a name for themselves that if people knew if you came across them and they knew the name, it's like in this movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Look it up. It's a good movie. I liked it. But I'm trying to explain it so I can explain to you who this warlock is. In the movie Nobody, it's set up as if this normal looking man, normal looking man used to work for some kind of secret organization. And he was somebody in those streets. If you knew his name and you came across him, you knew not to mess with him. Because in the movie, it came, in the movie, the people was coming for this man because this man, I'm jumping. But anyway, okay, so let me go back. He was somebody back in the day. He stopped. He got out of the organization. He got out of being an assassin and doing all of that. And went in hiding to be a nobody. Don't nobody know him. He fit in. If he ran into trouble, he didn't get involved in it because he didn't want people to find out where he was at. It's basically what this is. But one day, some people broke into his family house, and he was getting ready to rip it in and do what he do, but he had to remember that who he really is, and that he couldn't, if he was to do anything, that his cover would be blown, because it'll be on TV and everything else, and people, and so he let the people come in the house, and it would seem like he was a wimp, because if people came in the house and all his neighbors was talking about him and laughing at him because he let people come in his house and just do it any kind of way. His wife was looking at him sideways because he, let people come in and just treat them any kind of way. His son was looking at like his dad was a coward. So he went through this for, a while at home. The next door neighbor was talking about him and talking about him any kind of way. So he was in his feelings about this thing. So he was riding home from work one day, and he saw some things going on the bus, and he let it in. He tore these people up, limb to limb to limb to limb. He was bloodied up, messed up, everything. But he let the people have it on this bus. He got home, he was all bloodied up and everything. And, so from the movie, from that point on that he really is somebody, right? So, of course, the people find out. They finally find him, and then come for his family, and he had to go back and try to fight the people and whatnot. So back to this. Go see the movie. They got a part 1 and a part 2. Very good movie. Go see it. It's not at the movies though. You had to go look it up. This is what this remind me with this warlock. Because this particular warlock is on the outside look like a nobody. Everyday person. They ain't about nothing. They don't hold no power, nothing. This warlock viewed you as the same nobody in this timeline. Because in previous timelines, they always were able to trick you. In the bitter end, they were always able to trick you, outdo you, win in some type of way. But everything in this timeline, right? Everything that they tried, everything has come up not even can compare, not even pretend like it's gonna work. Immediately fall back, immediately setback, immediate backlash, backfire. This person, this warlock, is a heavy hitter. They don't know nothing about no failing. They don't know nothing about no backlash. They don't know nothing about no backfire. When they do things, they get results. This warlock is very surprised. Like I said, like I keep saying, I keep getting that they have never been in this position before. They are really bothered about this. Because when they look at you, there's nothing spectacular. They're trying to figure this thing out. What is the difference from this timeline, from various timelines? What changed about you? Why are you different? What's making the difference? What's going on here? And it's becoming a problem because you were supposed to be dealt with, whatever that means. You were supposed to been dealt with by now, and you are still growing. You are still going. You are still strongly making an impact in your community, among your people, among your tribe. You are making them strong. You are enhancing their spiritual lives and spiritual you're lifting up the spiritual continents of the spiritual community, your tribe. And you were not supposed to be in effect right now. You're not supposed to be doing this. You're not supposed to be effective. You were supposed to be non-effective by now. And this is causing a problem with this warlock, because this warlock is running out of options and running out of steam to be able to defeat you to a point where you no longer will be effective in what you do. They have not been able to come back and reunite, reconnect, reawaken something, a connection with you and them. And because they have not been able to do that, they have not been able to get close and gain access to reestablish, recommit, rejuvenate, an opening to be able to turn the dynamics of what have been cut, what have been severed, what has been disconnected concerning you and this warlock. Haven't been able to reconnect and come into another connection with you, whether it's with them or them jumping in another individual to reconnect and retie and trick you into another opportunity to gain access to your essence, to be able to make you non-effective. Each time you see them, each time you walk away, each time you don't allow, you don't allow it. So when you don't allow it, they can't get you where they need to get you. They can't connect to you the way they need to connect to you to change the dynamics of the connection, gain that permission, get you to attach and connect so they can gain that permission. Get you to give them the permission to hurt, harm, to destroy you. We give people permission to destroy us. We do that by allowing them access to us. And you have, even in dream states, you have recognized, even in dream states, you see them, you don't allow, you wake up, you just do not allow this warlock, this magician, to gain the upper hand to reestablish a connection with you, to be able to gain, to be able to get permission to change the dynamics of the connection between you and them. Nothing works. You don't allow it. And they're running out of options. They want to connect. They want to come back in union with you in a shadow, behind the scenes, in a hidden way, in a hidden realm. Sneak up on you, but you won't allow it. You see them every time for who they really are. And you don't allow it. So, the moral of the story is this. Just because everybody see you, not everybody, just because certain people see you as a nobody, non-effective, you ain't about nothing. You don't hold no power. You don't hold no truth. You're not worthy. Doesn't mean that you're not. Doesn't mean that what you hold true on the inside of you. It's not real, and that it's not effective, and that you are not who and what God says that you are. Doesn't mean that at all. Let them continue to believe that you are a nobody. Let them continue. Because see, in that movie, that man was a nobody for many, many years. And just this one opportunity came. This one thing came happening to his family and made him feel some type of way. And so he was a vigilante out there in the streets. But he couldn't bring that to his house because what? He couldn't risk bringing those people to his home, to his family who he loved. You just continue to let people think that you are nobody. Woohoo. Let them think that. But indeed, recognize, understand, understand, and overstand that you every bit of somebody. You don't play no games. You don't hold no punches. And you will fight to the bitter end for what's yours. Don't get it twisted. Don't misunderstand. Sometimes you got to let people think that you are nobody. Let them think that. As long as you know the truth about you, that's all that matters. But go check that movie out. And then come back to the comments and let me know what you think. Oh, yeah. Tell me what you think. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to end that right there. And like I said, if this resonated with you, say, I'm going to, I'm going to let them think that I'm a nobody. Let them think that I'm a nobody. Let them keep thinking I'm a nobody. Because God knows every bit of who I am. Or God know the truth. Or I know the truth. That's all that matters. So, like, share, subscribe. Hype it up. And I'm sending you love and I'm sending you healing. And Trinity is